Welcome everyone to another No Rest for the Wicked early access stream. In this one, let's start off by doing another weekly. We should have another weekly available. It's within our walls. Kill the Torn Colossus inside the war room. I've never dealt with that thing, so let's see how difficult this boss is. Or mini boss. First I gotta heal myself because I don't have the option to rest at this point. I haven't upgraded the headquarters that much yet. So we have to go to the war room. Let me see, war room should be somewhere around here if I'm not mistaken. What happened to all the markers? Huh. Yesterday the game had markers on the map. There it is, okay. War room is over here. It has dangerous rating, that means I'm not leveled enough. And it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But let's try it out. I've defeated 2 couplets during the last stream, so maybe we can defeat this bastard too. Well, it's gonna take a couple of tries, you know. It won't be instantly. I've died many times during the last stream when dealing with the weekly challenge.
You look like the adventurer type.
But I did get a nice hammer from it. There's a lots of challenging fights in this game so far, and I really like that. Alright, let's try to sneak. We won't be able to sneak attack the bastard, but that's to be expected. But if I can at least get one shot in without Torn Colossus noticing, that would be nice. Ah, fuck. No, that shouldn't be. God damn. There's a blockage. Come on. I really have to start parrying more. Because with this great sword or something that I have, I actually heal when upon successful parry. So let's see what is the meaning of, I mean, what provides that type of perk. Deals cold damage, gains 17 focus on parry. Attack stamina cost, blah blah blah. We did upgrade a little bit. Attack stamina cost, attack speed, no. Huh. Ah, they gain 3% health on parry. There we go. It's an upgrade. I mean, I really like the build potential too when thinking about it. I didn't really focus yet on any sort of builds or anything similar, because I don't have the capabilities to do so yet. But I do see a lot of potential here. Oh, wait. I'm not gonna use consumables before I know for certain that I can beat this bastard. I know I can defeat this bastard, but it's gonna, as I said, take some practice. to learn its moveset. Ah. It's so frustrating when you miss a parry. After defeating the weekly challenge, I mean, if I succeed at defeating this bastard, then I will continue forward. Not gonna get back to the original area. Because I want to start progressing a little bit more. Ah, shit. Ah.
A true Siren.
You look like the adventuring
I
type.
hear you beat me to the monster outside.
Quite an interesting concept for the weekly challenge. They've put a very dangerous enemy inside the city itself. I like that. Yep, don't ever trade with the enemy in this game. Ah, for fuck's sake. I hate the fact that they kill me with 2 shots.
A true Siren.
You look like the adventuring type.
I don't think there is an option to lower the difficulty. But no, I don't want to lower the difficulty, even if that was an option. I always play on the high... But not always, but usually play on the highest difficulties. Because that's how you learn the game the best, and considering that I will be covering the game when it comes out, we gotta get ahead. Yep, empty. Oh. Ah, it's fine, mate. Troll. I'm alright with that. But maybe I should be running away giggling like you suggested. Although I know that that was in relevance to you and not to me, but maybe I should do that and come back later when I'm a little bit stronger to deal with the enemy. But then again, I'm a sucker for these types of things, for a good challenge. Although I do hate when things kill me in 2 shots, and that's the part of the challenge I don't like. But thankfully, I can make the main decision if I want to deal with him or not. So the game at least allows me that, and that's important. Ah, fuck's sake. Thought maybe I could exploit this situation a little bit, but no. Maybe I could. Ah, shit. Okay, I think I found a way how to make the fight a little bit easier. It's gonna be annoying, but at least I have an idea what to do. That poking spear thrust can be parried quite easily. So let's try to exploit that and the thing between us, the altar, whatever it is, the fountain. Thank you whoever donated and whatever you have donated, I appreciate it, but I can't check it now, can't pause the game. Ah, shit. See, you fuck up once. Fuck. Oh crap, that's not the usual attack. No, fucking hell. Ah, I wasted a bit of healing. Thank you, Adrian. Appreciate it, mate. It is quite brutal, it is. Yeah, they do. I should be probably fighting this bastard later, but
The adventure.
as I said, I'm a stubborn person, so... And that stubbornness managed to create quite working tactic with the parry. Now, I do need to practice a little bit more to take him out. Ah. Hey, Kiras. Oh! Ah! He caught me. Jebem ti krv Isusovu. Halfway there. Ooh, almost, almost. Yeah, a little bit of heresy. Oh, no, he's changing position. Ah! Ah! Come on, one more. There we go. You gotta admit, this was a brilliant fucking tactic. See, stubbornness sometimes pays off. Cheers, Adrian. Cheers, people, thank you. I'm not gonna be doing this anymore because it takes time and perfect. But then again, maybe I will. I don't know. That stubbornness doesn't go away from one PlayStation to another, right? Too bad nothing really dropped. I was hoping maybe a good weapon or something. Ah, fire bombs and fireball. Okay, that sounds good. When do they plan to fully release this game? Got no clue, mate. I haven't been checking their updates.
Where have you been?
Buy what? Can we buy copper ore? No. You're waiting for the new content. Yeah, that's good because I understand that maybe it's not that brilliant to replay the early access game if you already beaten it.
Maybe it's time. Do it for God and King.
So much past and so little present.
Why is this so delayed, for fuck's sake? Whenever I'm... Alright. Fuck the bounties, let's see the challenges. What are those? I got everything. All right. Yeah, that makes sense then.
It's happening.
Okay. Next stop is give that plague ichor back to
You can be paid to do it.
the guy up top, and then we can continue on to the new area and see how we get on there. But I will definitely be changing the weapon, even though this is the best weapon. I want to play something different. Had enough of the great sword, but so far it has been the most effective weapon in the game for me. I would definitely love to switch to spear, but I don't know if spear is dexterity based or not. I don't have many options at the moment. I don't have many great options at the moment, but I can enchant things. But let's just go to the new area, see what we get there, and then we'll see.
Wonderful. Here,
Give it him.
within this ichor lies
One offhand slot, plus one ring slot. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these upgrades. Resource inventory, consumables inventory, no. Food inventory, no. 5 items inventory, main hand slot, offhand. I'm gonna go with one main hand. Hey, Will. Thank you, mate.
wonderful.
Give it him.
Within this
Okay, what's next? Inventory, one main. Aha, same shit. Okay, miscellaneous inventory. I'm not a fan of that. Don't need that. 5 food inventory slots. Slots. 5 items inventory. Let's go with that. I don't know. For me, this is so unrewarding.
I can't
When I beat the boss, got this plague ichor, and then oh look, +1 inventory slot or plus. Does that bring any sort of satisfaction to anyone? I'm genuinely asking, because to me those types of rewards do absolutely nothing. So where would the new activity be? What is this though? Spilled blood. Aha, that's plague ichor. This is the rats of whatever. We can deal with that later. Yeah, see, I don't like that, and I absolutely hate that the game has time limited things. Not time limit, sorry, but it takes time to craft something, like in a fucking mobile game. It really pisses me off. It's like they go, you know what? We should definitely screw this game up somehow. I mean, not screw the game up. The game is fantastic so far from what I've seen. But it's like they want to fuck something up. Servant of God, okay. How do we get there though?
I saw that. I'll fight you here in the open. But the guard. Oh, how dare you rush a man like that?
You can also play with the system clock to speed things up. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But thanks for the tip. That's a good tip. But yeah, fuck that. If you can't do your game right and involve stupid shit to that, then my review is gonna reflect that as well. Because that's not an idea. That's an anti-idea. What they've had with the time thing. This game has a little identity crisis. Since you've played this game far more than I have, could you explain it a little bit? I'm interested in the opinion why that would be the case. And I got no clue how to actually get away from here. Maybe I have to use the elevator or something. Tries to be Souls like Diablo, but with... okay. Like Neo. Jesus. Sorry, so I can't progress before upgrading town. Oh no, I can. Here it is. I misunderstood that. But anyway, Nameless Pass Moderate Challenge. Let's get it on. It's the new area. I haven't been here yet. I'm excited to check it out. See what new weapons and stuff we can get. Inventory. We can equip the secondary weapon too. Climber's Peak. We can equip that on in the second slot. But what does that mean for my... How do I switch weapons? There was some kind of a control. I think they've explained it before, but consume food, toggle off hand. Aha, okay, toggle main hand item, toggle off hand item. I got it. You can make yourself very powerful with skills and builds. And it plays like a Souls-like. Well, you can do that in From Software games too, mate. But time gating, so that's the term, I'm guessing, for the time issue. I did not know that time gating is the phrase for it, but I'm gonna remember that. Something I've learned. Those types of mobile tactics definitely don't have place in a game like this.
Our land, your death.
Our land, your death. Okay. So these guys are into it. And they're gonna throw something at me, probably. Come on, behind. Yeah, there we go. You were later one-shotting hardest mobs in the game. So it's a thing of balance. Or balancing, right? Okay. So, but the initial difficulty, I have to say, of the game is quite high. And I like that. And it's not even that hard to get to that point. Okay, but thankfully this is an early access game, so they do have an option to fix that. Oh, for fuck's sake, why? I think games like these benefit a lot from early access. Feedback from the community, considering that developers don't test their games these days, is crucial, because balancing is gonna be extremely important in a game like this. As you've said, you don't want a game where you can just push through it by one-shotting the hardest mobs in the game. That's not how it's supposed to be. But thankfully, it's not a full game, right? So there's time to fix those things. Yeah, main problem with mobs are the ranged guys that can throw a lot of stuff, that can throw bombs and things like that. Those are my main problem, because they have insane amount of tracking in their attacks, and it doesn't even matter if you move. If you're constantly moving, they will register the last millisecond of your movement and immediately throw the projectile, and it always hits. So you have to roll out of the way or you will be hit. That's my biggest issue with mobs so far. But you're absolutely correct that some are ridiculously hard and some are much easier. But I think those ranged ones are the most unfair in terms of the design. And that couplet from the weekly challenge was also quite unfair. The one with the axe, it could just go infinitely, and it seemed like it could go infinitely with its attacks without really taking a breather and dealing with the stamina issue, which shouldn't happen. I don't like when the game doesn't respect its own rule set. But then again, that also comes down to the AI design and how good the AI is. Most games have shit AI. This game doesn't have bad AI, I gotta say. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. But they have trouble. I see. This is a good example. For example, I hit him a couple of times and he couldn't deal with the distance. So what he did instead was charge me down. That's actually quite good that they have such options. They can cover a lot of distance. Maybe the monkey-like anatomy of these characters is such, and they have chosen to go for such an anatomy just because of that. Because if you have monkey-like arms, you can actually push a lot, right? If you have the monkey-like anatomy, you can cover a lot of distance fast. So maybe they went with that to make these movements more believable. I don't know their ideas. I don't know what they were thinking or how they managed to settle on the monkey-like anatomy, but maybe that's the reason. Yeah, some of the bosses, when you get the rhythm down, do become easy. But I quite like the boss design overall from the bosses I've fought so far. They're quite cool, I gotta say. Really liked the idea behind it. They had varied attacks. Maybe I would add a couple of more attacks just to mix things up a little more, so they become a little bit more unpredictable. But it's fine so far. Because if they start to go down the route of just increasing damage that we receive, then that's not fun. I love playing games on the hardest difficulties, but the problem is that a lot of developers today think that hard means if something hits you, you die instantly or in 2 shots. That's not what hard is. That's just annoying. Hard is something when you try to battle an enemy, especially 1 versus 1 bosses in particular, and they know how to make your life a lot tougher by simply using their AI knowledge of your moves to counter you, but without actually doing a lot of damage. If you give them options to counter your attacks, then you have to really think about it a lot more. that adds different layers to the difficulty design. That's not easy to do. I get that. But that's difficulty. When something can really match your skill. Not damage output, but your skill. And rarely a game can do that. For example, that's why I loved, for fuck's sake, I hate fall damage. Talking about monkeys, and they have so much fall damage in this game, it's ridiculous. Yeah, Sekiro, but Sekiro removed all character progression, basically. Sekiro is purely skill-based game. What I wanted to say, Neo had one particular thing that always drew me more than the other portions of the game. And that is those dojo missions. Those dojo missions when you were fighting with human enemies. Yeah, they had... they really didn't do them well in terms of how much damage there was going around, but the way they could use their movesets to counter your movesets and to make your life a living hell in terms of having a lot of options to attack and mixing it all up, and not really giving you much room to operate. I mean, giving you a little bit of room when they need a respite. That's where Neo shined the most for me, to be honest. Oh, for fuck's sake, that was a stupid idea. Yeah, it is so easy to fall. I spent around 31 hours in EA so far, been playing it on the Steam Deck. I've enjoyed the hell out of the game. Good. I'm glad. A lot of people have been enjoying the game, and I'm really glad because this is one of the games that really intrigued me enough to actually play it in early access, because I don't play games in early access. If I can help it, I don't play them. I hate playing games in early access because it ruins the surprise when the game finally releases. I love being surprised, positively of course, but it gives me more of an objective way of looking at things. Now I'm used to things already in this game. Not much, but I'm used to a lot of things. So when the game finally releases, it's gonna be this. It's not gonna be something else, right? So you're already acquainted with it, and maybe the first parts of the game will be a bit more boring because you've already gone through them. But that's just an assumption on my part at the moment. We'll see. Thankfully, I will be playing definitely some kind of a different build. I can't wait to get to dual daggers to finally play with that. That seems like an interesting thing to use. I've played Ghost of Tsushima a long time ago, mate. I played it and did some guides for it on the channel, but I didn't really cover it in terms of builds. I love Ghost of Tsushima. I love that old school style Assassin's Creed or Batman Arkham Asylum type combat. I absolutely love that. I don't get why people were so against it, because what Assassin's Creed for example, has done nowadays, it's absolute shit in terms of combat. It's terrible. It's literally terrible fucking combat, what they've done. So yeah, I never understood hate for that. That's Ubisoft had a miracle. They've done a miracle job in terms of animations and how cool the kills were. It doesn't have to be terribly deep. It was also skill based. You had to press the buttons at the right time. Maybe they could have probably put parry window a little bit shorter in terms of time limit where it would be active, but I mean, that type of combat was absolutely fantastic for me. I enjoyed it so much, and to see Ghost of Tsushima go down that path and make an absolute fucking brilliance out of it. God damn, I loved it. I loved it. Regal Cleft. This is a requirement: strength and dexterity. Scales with strength and dexterity. Okay, that's interesting. That's something new. Oh, what is this? Armor increases at full focus. Healing effects items will decreased. Yeah, fuck it. Let's use that. We're gonna lose a little bit of armor, but I'm all for it. Let's go. You can't buy Ghost of Tsushima because you live in Bosnia. Yeah, fuck that, mate. Really, fuck that. Neću ići nikad u USA, prijatelj. So Bojka Poa asked me if I'm gonna go to USA. I don't want to go to USA, mate. USA has nothing to offer to me. They're already taking away 30% of my monthly income. Fucking bastards. What if I step on their soil and give them any more money? I'll probably fucking shoot myself. Go to Texas and shoot myself in the head. Yeah, I got it. My mom is working in Chicago. She left, I think 10 years ago, something like that. So my mom is in Chicago, outside. So yeah, she has chosen, you know, the most peaceful town in United States, but she didn't have options. That's where my late grandma's relatives are. But yeah, I have no interest in going to America. I can't stand that country, to be honest. I can't stand the overly political aspects of it all. It just fucking... It's not for me. It's not for me anymore. Maybe before it would have been something to see, but now at this point in time, next to the fact that I'm broke, right? That doesn't help either, but no interest. California. Shit, mate. Be careful there. Heard a lot of bad things about California lately. But then again, I've heard, I don't know. I don't live there, so maybe it's all bullshit, I don't know.
Sure you want to head that way?
Oh, who's that?
Nothing that direction but a wrecked quarry, a close. I see Ellsworth marching with them. How you living, Orvin? Could you use some mainland looks down at her isles? Sacrament at those living outside her gates. No difference.
Bring your own tent too. Don't come to Texas, too hot here. Yeah, my mom works in Chicago, yeah. She went because of the finances.
Admiring my fire. God's march. Then the plague. Is Orvin leaving?
I've seen one video clip of a guy going into the mobile phone store and just going inside and taking all the mobile phones. With cops being outside doing fuck all. Oh nice, look at this. This is a good fucking yield. Oh shit, that's a fucking surprise. I was like, is it going to be that easy? No, it's not gonna be that easy. There are some bugs in terms of audio design here. Oh my god, that's some fucking punch. Mike Tyson over here. Why are you trying to get out of Texas, mate? I'm just interested in people who live in USA. How is the situation there, you know? when you hear other stuff, I really trust you guys a lot. We talk a lot about a lot of things openly on this channel, and I love that. So that's why I trust a lot of you, and I trust your experiences, that you're going to be realistic in terms of portraying the situation where you live. I'm just genuinely curious person. So when I ask things, I don't want to shit on something because I know very little about some things. I'm just curious to see to know the landscape a little bit more, to maybe know if I talk about something like that in future, that I know more that I have more information, more first-hand information. Well, that's second-hand information. You have first-hand information. That things grab attack one-shots you. Oh, good. Good that it didn't one-shot me then. Fucking bastards. One-shot the bastards. I don't like that. But damn, this garden is something. Let's mark it down. Stay away from the cities. Okay. Yeah, what's with the audio design? This is not on me, but it seems like audio is being buggy at this point. Sound effects. Hey guys. Progressing, mate, a little bit. Bit by bit. I also defeated another weekly challenge. Now that was a fun one. I basically used my ingenuity to defeat the bastard. That was barely taking any damage. What's best, I joked with my girlfriend that I'm bringing tent and staying there. It's really weird how these things have changed. To the point that people are not safe because of fucking politics and bullshit. I mean, we were never safe from the politicians or people in charge. That's a given. But now we are not safe just because different ways of thinking have now taken over, and now it's either with them or with no one, or you're automatically on the other side. And Jesus Christ, I don't know, man. Totalitarianistic mindset has taken over, and that's not a good thing. Over 100 million corpses in history would confirm that, but you know, a lot of people don't know anything about it. I mean, I suck at history, don't get me wrong, but that's a fucking fact that can't be changed. Do we need 100 million more before people start to learn that this shit doesn't work? Okay, I got no clue where I'm at. Let's see. Map. Yeah, I gotta go there. I understand that I have to go there, but how the hell do I get there? Yeah, this time it will work. Yeah. Well, the problem is that communism was just an ideology, or socialism was the actual how do you say that, how country was formed in terms of economical structure and all that. Communism is like faith, religion, it's the same shit. Nazism as well. It's all just a way of thinking, nothing else. A way to control. I got no clue where I'm supposed to be going, for fuck's sake. I just saw a few hours ago the US president made some announcement about shutting down the border here in Texas to keep those trying to cross out. Unless the phone so specific. Wait, they are trying to keep out unless the phone so specific guidelines. Communism is just socialism in a hurry. That's brilliant. Which a lot of shows and blows my mind the issues we have here with our judicial system. Mate, you want to hear about Croatia's judicial system? Basically, if someone comes through that door, I can't defend my own home. I'm gonna be prosecuted if I kick the shit out of that person. So yeah, great. We don't call Croatia Absurdistan for nothing. Because everything is absurd here. Everything. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, people, I'm lost. I don't know where the fuck am I going. What's going on? Okay, there's the garden where I was earlier, but I don't get it. I'm supposed to go there. Does this part of... Yeah, this connects to the other part. I'm sure of it. Is this? Oh, this is... Okay, okay, this is something. And this. Why do I have to hit this thing 16 times in order to collect loot? For fuck's sake. Alright, now I'm officially lost.
You should have seen this place. A right highway. Plum re...
I don't get it. How am I supposed to open this? Yeah, but still. Why are there 15 different versions of picks? Are we playing an MMORPG here or what? Have one pick for fuck's sake if you want to have something and then that's it. Why do we need pick tiers? People. We're playing Dark Souls, Diablo of Minecraft, Revenge of Clash of Clans. Edie, do you know where to go, mate? Since you've beaten the, you and SDG have beaten the early access, at least the guys from the chat that have said that, right? So do you guys know where to go? Go back to the waypoint. Okay, I'm guessing that you mean here, the waypoint, and up the mountain. Oh wait, no, there's a locked door here. I can't go there. Okay, that's not an option. Let's visit the fireplace a little bit. Maybe I can craft something. No. Oh wait, I didn't even see this part. Oh yeah, I did. I was here. Oh, here. Ah, for fuck's sake, I forgot about this. Thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. Completely forgot about this part. I wouldn't say that games are dog shit, but they are very predictable and very underdeveloped in terms of ideas. They're very... They lack creativity. They lack, for example, Eiyuden Chronicles, Dragon's Dogma. They are perfect examples of that. They absolutely lack creativity to put it on another tier, you know, tier of greatness, because they don't have it. They don't have anything in them. They have a couple of things that are gonna bring up nostalgia, or that is gonna bring a couple hours of fun. That's about it. And then they fail. They absolutely fail to entice people. I mean, what? Fucking mini games and bullshit like that. I mean, it's fine when you create dynamic through any sort of way, if it's a good way. There are fun minigames in Eiyuden, for example. But when I need minigames to create some kind of a dynamic that is going to offset the main part of the game, because the main part isn't terribly interesting or exciting, then that's a problem, you know. And especially if those minigames are half of them good, half of them bad. So it's just... I don't understand what's going on with developers. Are they just lazy, or is it a factor of time limit, lack of... Oh, for fuck's sake. Is it a time thing? I really don't know what to think. Ah, shit. Or they don't have as much pride anymore in making the games. I mean, they just go, fuck it. Leave it be. I don't care. You know, when they see that they fucked up something, because I'm sure they see that some things just don't work. But then again, there's no play testing. How the hell would they be able to see that? Right? Now when I think about it. How would you be able to know that something is wrong with the game if you don't really play test it? How can you ever balance a game without play testing? How can you ever modify difficulty design so that it scales well, so that it actually provides continuous meaningful challenge? You can't do any of those things without proper playtesting. Oh, I fucking hate this enemy. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know, Errol. Once big money got their hands on the industry, we were fucked. Yeah, I agree. It's just the problem is that they're so mediocre today in terms of their designs. I mean, do you guys remember Ingenuity that games before had? Don't get me wrong, first 3D games and so on, they had a lot of issues in terms of, because they were just dealing with the 3D territory. But look at the games like Soul River, Metal Gear Solid, that has probably the best boss designs of all time. Most interesting, most diverse and fucking creative boss fights ever. The whole franchise. Then, what do we have? Something like Chrono Trigger that has far better story than something like Eiyuden. Or Chrono Cross. I absolutely loved Chrono Cross. Then you had Baldur's Gate 2, the game that has probably the best writing of all time. Just because how simple and effective and brilliant it was. I mean, that was all 30 fucking years ago. Not 30, but 25 or more. I mean, there are so many problems. I think I agree with most of the things you guys said here about the reasons why this is happening. I think you all are right with what you're saying, but I don't know, man. I feel like there was more pride in making games before. I'm not saying indie games. Indie games today are brilliant. Well, some of them. Most indies are still mediocre crap, let's be honest. But indies that break out are like Darkest Dungeon. I adore Darkest Dungeon. First and the second one. Even I know it's a roguelike, I don't know. Never knew the difference really, but doesn't matter. The point is, I adored the game because that type of a game transcends genre. Those kinds of fucking creative ideas that put it's a brilliant example of a game that just does its own thing and does it in a brilliant way. You can play it infinitely. I mean, it's just fucking... It's fantastic in so many levels, and it didn't need much funding. It didn't need millions, 50 fucking millions to pay for a voice actor or something like that. It didn't. It got one of the best narrators ever. And, I mean, it's about having fucking some kind of a creative idea that is good, that isn't just rehashed bollocks. I understand that they all grab ideas from before. They should, but then you just modify it a bit. There's a lot of mistakes done in the games before. You just modify it a little bit. There's plenty of knowledge now and experience. I don't know. It's really strange to me. Let's avoid this fight. I don't need to fight everyone. They're also focusing on busy work. That's one of the things I don't like about games today. Busy work is not a creative idea. Busy work is there to fulfill your game time. That's about it. That's what it does. It fills up game time in between meaningful things. And it's there. They have utilized it from MMORPGs and RPGs. They have. I need to still do the video about this. A video about this because that's an important topic. How they've actually taken one thing from RPGs and decided to implement it in most games today, just to create that busy work and barriers that would slow down the progression and to increase grind time. Grinding is the worst. It's for me the worst thing in games. Unless you play some kind of a survival game that is based around crafting and all that, that's a different story. I don't like those types of games, that's fine, but there are people that like it, and that is absolutely fine. But to have those types of things in most games today, just to have something to redo all the freaking time, that's not good. That's not creative. I mean, you don't have to really do something new. You don't have to create... I always put the example up front of Castlevania Lords of Shadow, the first game. I absolutely adore that game. It's a complete copy of God of War, but it did its own story. It did its own setting, its own atmosphere, and I absolutely fucking loved it. Just use something that works if you don't have an idea and modify it slightly. Make it work for you. Make your own version of that type of success that the game had based off of proven success, you know. Why not? Copy it, but then do it in a way that it's yours, that no one can take shit away from you. But you can say that I've created something a little bit, even though, for fuck's sake, really, the goddamn delay. You'll be copy-pasting things, but at least you'll be making it... You'll be creating a unique experience in a way. Because I absolutely loved enemy design in that game. It did its own thing. It copied, but it did its own thing. And I can respect that if you do things well. If you want to copy something, then do it well. Modify it a little bit. Make it better than the predecessor that did the original thing. I remember one dev talking about how to implement new idea. Only person he didn't have to ask and wait for approval was the janitor. That explains a lot. Studios back then were created, motivated, and run by devs. Now they're run by corporations. Yeah. Before you could risk and fail. Well, actually, you couldn't, because a lot of studios went down when they failed. So, but maybe you're right in terms of the corporations not allowing them to fail. So maybe you are right about that. If that's what you meant. Diablo 4 was made by a team of over 900 people. Wow. That's shocking. I won't lie, that's fucking shocking. But maybe they couldn't even give their ideas. Maybe they were just... Maybe there was only one creative designer or two, and that's it. They decided it needs to be like that. I have to give one prop to Diablo 4, actually two. I like the style change, graphical style change. They've moved away from the cartoonish Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is one of the worst action RPGs, hack and slash action RPGs I played in my life. It fucking sucks on so many levels. It's one of the most boring experiences I've had in my life. Diablo 4 was a little bit better for me because they moved away from auras. The gameplay was more dynamic. So I can give them that. But everything, and cutscenes of course, but everything else, what am I doing? I feel like I'm wasting time playing those games. And that leveling, how slow it is to level up. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? That's when you don't have an idea, then you slow the progression. Just make it, you know what, here's another tier of challenge, another tier of challenge, another tier, pretty much the same challenge always, but it's another tier with skill, damage and health and whatever. And you're gonna slow down the progression to a fucking crawl, just because, well, you know, we don't have a real idea what to actually create. To be honest, for some reason I can't stand Baldur's Gate 3. It just doesn't feel like D&D game. They took lore and setting and treated it like a joke. Good story, I don't care about fucking a bare infantile. Yeah, they went a little bit crazy, but I don't mind that. I can see why people wouldn't like it, but to me, I think Baldur's Gate 3 is fantastic. I think that their style, that the Larian style, actually fits fantastically into the D&D world because of the freedom of environment use and object use. None of the other D&D games that I've played in my life had that sort of freedom. And I think the areas are phenomenal. That Shadowlands area still sticks with me. And I have to say they did a good job. Some people will disagree, but I think they did actually an amazing job when it comes to creating a city as the last location. Because to create city as a last location and then have so many fights and so many activities inside the city that's not boring, meaning just talking, I think that takes a lot of creativity to put things in it so that they make sense. I know that bug-wise and so on, that the last act was the worst. I get that. That's usually how it is with Larian, but with most developers these days. But damn, I gotta give them props for what they've created. You can see the love. You don't have to like the game, it's fine, but we can objectively say that that's a great game at least, right? I think we can all objectively agree on that. But liking is a different thing. There are games, great games that I don't like. Honestly. Or actually some games that people shit on a lot, like Hellblade 2, that I absolutely adore. I understand the deficits of the game, I understand why people don't like it, and I agree with every single one opinion about the game. But to experience that game with headphones, that type of a story and that fucking character, especially if you're playing it for the first time, it's special. It's surely something else. Diablo 4 story. But there's just a couple of cutscenes. I don't know. I didn't really feel that there was any story there. One thing that is unforgivable, a game with PS3 graphical fidelity runs like shit on most powerful hardware. As a dev, I'd be ashamed to release something like that to the users. Are you talking about Diablo 4 there? Honestly, I could care about... Graphics are the thing that doesn't matter to me at all in RPGs. It's the least important part. I could play Fallout 2 to this day and have a bunch of fun with it. Probably more than with any other game that released in a long time. For example, I was shocked when I was playing Gorky 17. By the way, the review is on the channel. I played it at the beginning of this year, I think. When I started that retro thing, but never really went with it because I was focusing on covering games. But I definitely want to continue doing the retro stuff. Gorky 17, or Odium, as it was called as well. Man, the amount of fun I had with that game. It's far from a perfect game. But the atmosphere, the story, the holy shit. Every combat encounter felt so goddamn meaningful. And then how they were introducing new enemies and so on. Fucking hell, man, it was really something else. And that reminded me, actually, where is that feeling today? What kind of a why the games can't create that type of a feeling today? What's wrong? Is there just lack of ability or lack of ideas or maybe everything or... Ah, shit. But compared to something that barely released back in the day. Yeah, I don't like the focus on romancing too. I gotta agree with you bastards there. I just don't... I understand that some people would like it because it creates some kind of a more... some kind of a role-playing element. Additional role-playing element with the teammates of yours, but I never got into it. I had relationships and I am in a relationship in real life. I don't need to deal with that shit. In games as well. That's why there are dating sims and so on and whatever. And fine, there should be. People need to get their fix however they want and they need to have the option to get it in a video game. That's why video games are there, right? But But it's not for me. It just isn't for me. I gotta... Where's that cook? Ah.
I'll take this post any day over my old one in hate.
Yeah, Dragon Age kinda took it to a new level. I fucking hated it. First time I was experiencing that, I didn't even know it was in the game. I don't know what was the first game that invented it. Not invented it, but the first game that I played and that had that type of a romance. You know what my reaction was when I first... When that opportunity first arose... Pun. I was like... I literally had this expression. Why would I do that? It's a game. I don't care. I care about your story. I don't care about you. Just go kill some shit, right?
City's gone to shit.
I hear you beat me to the monster outside our gates.
Oh wait, I'm always lost in this fucking city. I think it's a little bit overly convoluted. Could have made it a little bit more friendly.
Good day to you.
Let's sell some stuff. Copper pickaxe, no thieving. Drifter garb, huh? Not a bad thing.
Everything is a price. Every man is a cost.
We don't talk about Mass Effect 3. I actually liked Mass Effect 3 except the ending. I don't know why people hated it so much. Maybe I don't recall it that well, or maybe I didn't understand the game that well when I was playing it, but quite liked it. I didn't understand what was wrong with it, except the ending, of course.
See that?
But I'm curious, what was the, besides the ending, why did people hate on it so much? I get Andromeda, absolutely. But I'm not really certain why. But would love to know. Right, let's buy a bunch of these things. And cook some stuff. What do I have to... do we have... Oh, come on. Oh, okay, there's the cooking thing, okay. Let's see if I can buy some more stuff to cook some more stuff. We need Artemisia herb. Okay, we need Artemisia herb. I'm guessing I can buy that off of him. That would be lovely.
Could hear you.
Yep. Your choices were severely limited. All roads lead to the same destination. Aha, okay. So it's all about the decision making. Now we are sorted. Look at those meals. Let's go. And I'm so about to level up. No, 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 no. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Maybe they know.
Why kill men for free when you can be paid to do it?
So I'm supposed to be yours. How do you feel?
Sarah. Don't like the look of you.
Where am I? Jesus Christ, this city is convoluted. Hey, Deacon.
Welcome to our little wretched bunch. We are lost it all, say. You
Drop of what?
Please.
Mr. Corpus, please, I beg you.
Oh, where the hell am I? Jesus fucking Christ. Just getting out of this city is pain in the butt. Yeah, I need directions for fuck's sake.
The madrigal brings salvation.
Okay, where am I? Where? How the hell did I even get there? And I've just used another fucking potion and because I pressed the D-pad button.
This island will be healed one stone at a time. Time to...
Whitaker's crafting shack. Ah, forget about it. Let's go.
You look like
Again,
the
for
adventure.
fuck's sake. Okay, concentrate. We gotta get out of the fucking town. It can't be that goddamn difficult, can it?
for free when you can be paid to do it.
So I'm supposed to be yours.
Sarah.
I'm not joking. I don't know how to exit the city. Yeah, it's not that difficult to make people emotionally invested, but the problem with how games are constructed today, they use a lot of grinding elements, and grindiness actually takes the emotion out of it. Because emotion is something that is created out of meaningful stuff that is happening on the screen, and grinding is not that. Ah, okay, that's the path, I think. It just slows down the progression to the meaningful thing, and then it creates an emotional reaction. But it lacks the continuous emotional attachment to the game because it just completely takes you out of it all the freaking time, since it doesn't have anything that could hold that emotion or build upon it. But instead it kills the emotion completely, making you indifferent towards what is happening, and then it gives you a snippet of an emotion by, let's say, giving you some kind of an RNG drop that you work hard for, but you basically wasted a lot of time to get it. So that's the thing. They know what they're doing, you know. You know how I would describe that so that everyone can understand more easily, since I do kind of tend to over-explain things. It's like in a relationship, when you pretend that you suck at something because you don't want to do it. And then the other person gets used to it. Your partner gets used to it and doesn't really ask you that much. And then you're happy. Actually, no, that's not a good analogy. Sorry, yeah, they are then indifferent because they are used to you not doing that type of a thing. But then when you eventually do it 1 out of 10 times, then your partner is happy. Just because you've done it once, even though you fucked up in 9 other times that you didn't do. I'm hoping that I've explained the analogy, although I fucked up the beginning. But I think you understand where I'm coming from. Okay, back to the mountain. Back to the mountain. Oh shit, they are back. Some of the bastards have respawned. I don't like that. We're gonna have to be extra careful. Ah shit, not this bullshit. No, fuck off. Play with the wall, I don't care. You're not gonna be playing with me. Unless you can teleport. In that case, I'm fucked. So firebrand berries actually do something else for a brief moment. I'm guessing fire resistance or something. I didn't check the status effect. It would make sense. Oh fuck. Oh good, good, good. You keep hitting yourselves. I love that there is friendly fire in this game. Fucking sound breaking. What the hell is going on? Yep, we're gonna use cheap tactics. Level 11. 11. I'll piss off. Yeah, tactical level up. Inventory. A little bit of strength. Let's go with a little bit of dexterity too. A little bit of fate, although I haven't found anything that uses fate yet. I don't even know what that... Weapons that scale with fate receive an attribute bonus. Okay. Strength and fate combination is something I was going for, even though I got no clue what the game has in store for me in that capacity for that particular playstyle. I gotta say, scoring a clean kill in this game is very meaningful because of the fact that you won't be taking any damage. It creates that feeling of, oh fuck, I did well. You know, I did well. I didn't take any damage. I don't need to use things to heal myself. Oh, Firebrand Bears is just regeneration. That's why it had that status bar. Status underneath the bar. The expiring status. Hammers. Oh, good. Good. Unfortunately, I do have a hammer, but that hammer scales with intelligence and... Yeah, the book is intelligence, right? Yeah. Would be perfect, but... Okay, where am I? Sometimes it is incredibly difficult to see where am I supposed to be actually going in this game. I don't know if there are any magic type builds. I really don't play usually magic stuff, so I can't really answer that. And stay there. Not dead, but at least not in my way. And now the wolf is crying back there. You left me. So a lot of things I did not unlock yet in terms of playstyles, it seems to me. I didn't really play much with runes yet, so I don't know the capabilities of them. To what extent we can modify the build with the runes in place. Alright, I can go up there, that much I do know. I can also jump here and get some kind of herbs, and a little bit of mushrooms. And I can't jump back, so where's the wolf? Can we extract runes from these types of weapons? I would assume yes. But you lose the weapon. Okay, that's fair enough. Oh, wait. Can I jump there? Oh, piss off. That's good to hear, mate, because this game needs playstyle variety. If there wasn't playstyle variety, I think it would get not boring, but it wouldn't be able to reach some kind of a great heights in terms of objective reviews. It just wouldn't have that capability because these types of games live and die from playstyles. You gotta have incentive to replay the game, to play it again, to switch things a little bit, to see how different playstyle can deal with same types of enemies. Without it, it just wouldn't be as interesting. I can't wait to try out the different playstyles, but currently this is working for the progression, so I don't want to remove that. Oh yeah, the climber's pick, one-handed hammer, that scales with fate and strength. So something here is fishy. Tools. Okay. Equip this, I guess. And we can, oh, item value, we can sell it for something. And I've heard that there's also an armed style too. I mean, there isn't much of a style, but they say that you can play unarmed. Now that's gonna be interesting. Oh, piss off. Oh, that throwing rune when you throw some fiery thing and then it gets back to you like a fiery boomerang. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I know about that one. Is quite good. Yeah. That's why I have it in the inventory. If I decide to switch the playstyle. But I love the animations. I mean, animations add so much in a game like this where you have a couple of different melee weapons attacked differently. It adds so much. Yeah, probably something like that, mate. 1 or 2 times. Oh, shortcut? Problem with platforming is the fall damage. You get damaged quite easily. Too easily in my opinion. But other than that, I agree with you. Art style is fantastic.
Smell fear!
That's a funny voiceover. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oi, Bob. No, I didn't see. What would you like to say about it? I'm interested. What's the new stuff on the Elden Ring DLC? Oh, dodging archers with tracking. Yeah, god damn it. Hey, absolutely hate that. I don't really check news about DLCs and so on, or games even. I want to be surprised when I play the game. But if you want to share something, feel free to do so. I won't mind. $15 crab chowder. Ho ho. Can you please aim at the mouse, rat? Oh shit. Oh damn, that's a strong attack. Inventory crows ring gain 1% health on damage dealt, health decreased by 21. 1% health. That shit. But it has more resistances than... Oh no, no, it's not better than this ring. Definitely isn't. Oh, one ring slot. Oh, that would have been a great upgrade. I missed on that. Fuck. Shot myself in the foot there. Eight new weapon types. Damn, that's good. That sounds impressive. Let's see how they manage to fuck up. Oh, I'm gonna do a video of it. If they fuck up all 8 backstab animations. Yeah, that sounds more like an expansion, and I like the sound of that. Seeing how this year has gone, I'm scared Shadow of Erdtree will get Game of the Year. You mean as reward? Mate, who gives a shit? What they give as a reward? Or it means that it's gonna be your Game of the Year. In that case, why? If it's a fantastic game, it's a fantastic game. We should appreciate it, right? Enjoy it. But then again, it has such fantastic competition like Eiyuden Chronicles, you know, and Dragon's Dogma 2. Brilliant games. Can any of you name a couple of great games that came out this year? I mean, even if you didn't like it, but it was kind of known as a great game or something like that. Because I'm trying to think of one. And for the life of me, I can't remember. Doesn't have to be AAA. Just give me anything. The Darkest Dungeon release this year. Darkest Dungeon 2. Or was that the last year? The full game, I mean. I didn't play Pal World, so I don't know if it's any good. I know it's popular, but that usually doesn't mean much. Oh fuck, why did I drop down? Helldivers 2, that was popular. Didn't play it, got no clue how good it is. Hey. I'm trying to think of all the games that I played this year. So far, the best experience was Gorky 17, the old game that I played, but that's not a new game, so it doesn't really qualify. Well, Serene Whispers don't exist anymore or some shit. Oh crap, did I fuck myself over now? I can't see shit. Of course. Oh, Banishers, that was good. Wasn't great, but good. Where was that shortcut? Oh man, my memory. I still didn't unlock this shortcut even. I don't know how to unlock that one. Oh wait, I can now loot chests again. Can I? Earth Defense Force. I don't know about that. Don't know what it is. Taken 8. More of a Mortal Kombat guy myself, but I was playing Taken a lot as a kid. Taken 3 and 2. Oh, Manor Lords, yeah, people seem to like that. But that's early access, right? I mean, where was that shortcut? Oh, wait. No. No, 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 what are you doing? No. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, bugged. Wait, there's unstuck, right? Settings. No. Which game had unstuck? Yeah, I know World of Warcraft. No, I played a game recently that had the unstuck option. Oh, piss off. You're gonna really do that. No, do tell, mate. Do tell. What are the new weapon types? Okay, this is fucked up beyond all recognition. That much is clear. I'm gonna have to quit to desktop. You're too excited, alright? That's why I can never put fighting games on top of any year, no matter how much I love Mortal Kombat, for example. I didn't even buy the latest one because of the scummy practices. I just can't give them props because of that. Hand to hand. Throwing weapons. What the hell are reverse hand swords? Perfume bottles. Beast claws. Oh, I'm liking that, mate. Hand to hand interests me the most. Ah, sorry, Jobko. Okay, so my game is basically fucked. Do I have any sort of way to teleport? Oh, Virtua Fighter. Damn, mate. That's an oldie but goodie. I think my game is broken. Oh, okay. It's good. I've died. Not a good sign when you need to say it's good, I've died. Just to be able to get back to the original respawn point. Oh man, gonna be interesting. But I don't know if I have to. Can someone just tell me this about the DLC so that we don't spoil anymore, even though this is already a lot to some. Do we need to beat the original Elden Ring, meaning the full game? Do we need to beat the final boss or something like that before we can play the DLC? I don't know if I have my old saves, and I'm not into playing the game again. Just need to beat Mog. Oh, then I have some stuff to do. I know I've unlocked a short. Ah, there it is. I think this is the shortcut, yeah. Okay, I was asking myself, where the hell was that shortcut? I know I saw it somewhere. I'm really mad at Elden Ring and From Software, how they fucked up bosses in the later stages. How epic they are aesthetically, but how weak they are mechanically. Just basic, throw everything into the mix and see what sticks in terms of difficulty design. Atypical for From Software. That's the problem.
So am I.
Yes, Seren Whisper. Thank you.
You're not the Inquisition. They came like a fire, not seeing, but some prisoners fled before the madrigal came. The two who led the escape. If the Torn don't kill you.
Voice acting, again, I forgot to mention, but voice acting in this game is phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal.
Gods abandon us when the Inquisitors, if you make it to the ruins of your kind.
Some of the best that I've had pleasure to experience in games. The most random NPCs have phenomenal voice acting. Wait, the DLC is base game sized. Oh wow. Oh, I'll be streaming that for sure. When's the release date? In 2 weeks. think I'm gonna have to continue my Spartan playthrough. Sword and shield only. Damn. But before that I need to at least get through a little bit more in No Rest for the Wicked so I can do first impression video properly. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to Elden Ring in that case. Not too happy about it, but alright. Oh, come on. That was a perfect sneak attack fucking thing that I did, and they completely negated it. Maybe these guys can't be sneak attacked, or maybe I didn't really do the best job getting to the position. Oh. Secret area that has nothing in it. Okay. Oh, damn, this is gonna hurt. Maybe not as much. Oh, piss off! Oh, what? Now no one can be fucking backstabbed? That's some bullshit. Oh, fuck. I hate when they do this shit in games. When they put a ranged enemy that can push you back on some sort of a fucking elevated ground or a little bit of an island of sorts, you know, small island. And then you have to jump and they push you back with the impact of the shots. It's fucking annoying as hell. They have something to throw. Huh? How does that feel, you fucking bastard? Oh, Thorn Harvester armor. It's more of what he did to me. Oh, that's a significant upgrade. Healing effects increase with item weight, decrease with... Okay, stagger resistance. Yeah, alright. That helps. I'm gonna remove this to stick with normal weight. This doesn't account for the weight. Oh, piss off! Wow, this enemy is annoying. Tell you what, I'm excited for the difficulty curve. I know it's IGN, but I get plopped into the DLC with plus 25 weapons on level 150 character and died to the first enemy in the encounter. Okay. As I said, it's not about the difficulty in itself, it's about how it's designed. Because Elden Ring later was difficult. Very difficult, but it was difficult in a bad way. And there was too much discrepancy between difficulty levels in the game. That was the issue. Just being difficult, you can create difficulty quite easily so. But is it going to be a well-crafted difficulty or just difficulty for difficulty's sake are two completely different things. From Software is known for having good difficulty balancing and difficulty design, but they fucked that up in Elden Ring, so I don't have much faith in them in that regard. But we'll see. Although Elden Ring was much bigger than other From Software games, so maybe they just left that part out. Which is a fucking huge part, to be honest. One of the most important things about Souls games is the difficulty design. And they really nailed it in most of the other Dark Souls, Demon Souls and all that. How? Oh, that's cool. Bloodborne DLC is the reason I don't go down the well in From Software games. I will make content for the DLC. Since the operation most likely isn't happening before summer, which is fucking pissing me off, there's no reason not to cover it. Oh god damn, not you again. Enemy design is quite cool in this game, I have to say. They just need a little bit more balancing, but it's quite cool. Yeah, but to of anything in this game is a chore. That's what I love about it. Most of the time you'll be fighting one enemy, maximum two amount of enemy. Not maximum, sometimes there's gonna be three, but that's rare. And I love that. Yeah, they do. They do. AI is not bad at all. They have it in a way that they don't feel overpowered in terms of just spamming counter stuff. But they actually use it sometimes when they can. They also get stuck in an animation, so they can't use it whenever they want to. Which is just... which means that the game is designed well in that regard. For fuck... Crucible does. Ugh. Achilles is on sale for 14. I liked Achilles. Not a brilliant game, but it does have a lot of stuff good, in my opinion. And that running sword stab from the 300 movie never gets old. Or not from the 300, but from the Achilles, from Troy movie. Yeah, I'm not sure where we go from here. There we go. And I'm stuck again. You know what? I'm gonna try to figure this out during the next stream. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Thanks for the donation, Adrian. Great chat. Really liked it. Anyway, see you soon.